right, guys, Red Alert 2 World Cup action coming at you. We got 2v2, the Pro Division, and this one's going to be a banger. I got a good feeling about this one. We got Team Zed in red, left side. He's teamed up with Berg, Captain Berg down the bottom left. They are facing off against Latov, the Deso King, top right in blue. He's teamed up with Artie, the Iron Man, in teal, bottom right. Again, guys, this is our prelim game here. Winner of this going on to play the winner of the other division, which was Keenan's team, Keenan and Beta. So winner of this playing Keenan and Beta in the championship. The action's been crazy on this, man. So any of you guys who are just joining in now, we got these oils are double producing. So each one oil equals 2 oils. 2 oils equals 4 oils. You want me to keep going? 3 equals 6. So lots of money, lots of craziness, and of course on a small map like this, lots of insanity. Now the big thing is these oils, man. There's not that much real estate, not much space to build, and your oils, we're having nasty chain reactions from these oils. But we still don't really know what the meta is here. We still don't really know what the strategy here. Did we just see an NG? What was an NG? Okay, oh yeah, oh interesting, so the players are swapping. The players are swapping, so we see Berg's building Soviet top left, and then Zed's building Allied bottom left. Dude, so here's the thing. The favorites here, let's just see how you guys feel about this one. 70% of you on Team Latov. Now, Latov's one of the best blitz players in the world. He's teamed up with Artie. So that one's pretty tempting on paper. But Berg and Zed, man, they're tacticians. You know, on the Latov team, like Latov's the captain, Berg and Zed, they're co-captains. Captain Berg and Zed, the Algerian warrior. These guys, I think they got some strategies. I think they might surprise us here. And obviously in a map like this, a game mode with double producing oils, we don't really know what the meta is. We don't really know what you're capable of early on with an economy like this. So it'll be certainly interesting to see. Zed out now with the early AFCs. AFC wars will commence on the bottom side. We have Artie with the 3 Eagles already coming in. The Eagle wars are going to be huge here. Artie going to go double AFCs as well. Whoever can manage their Eagles better while the Soviet players kind of muscle each other around could ultimately decide this game. But I also have no idea what's going on or what will go on because this is really weird. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful GGI IFVs from Zed, but a lot of fodder here from the Deso King. Now, in a 1v1, Berg and Latov cannot go at each other rhino to rhino. So Zed's going to have to help Berg out. Berg's going to have to get Desolators involved. And Artie with a massive... Where are Zed's tanks? Artie has so many Grizzlies here. Zed way behind on tanks. Zed goes Battle Lab. Zed's Eagles getting value downfield. But the red team here is going to have to try to hold on. I'd like to see more pillboxes and more sentry guns. If their goal is to slow things down, they're going to need to get defensive here. Artie now with a lot of uncontested Grizzlies. But... yeah, they pull ahead there. Now, is there enough for them to get offensive value out of this? We shall see. Now, Artie coming in with Eagles. A lot of Eagles. Oh, Berg's MCV gets hit. And that's a devastating hit. Berg is playing the top left, but his MCV is in the bottom left. For whatever tactical reason they decided to do that. So it's a bit confusing because Berg, this is kind of Berg's base. He wasn't looking at his MCV. So the MCV goes down. That's a tough hit early on. Being down MCV really puts you in the pressure cooker. Gonna be tough. Gonna be tough here. Prism Tank's coming in now for Zed, but Latov's just going to come down and bully Zed around here. Berg coming to try to help. They do need to double team this position and hope they get lucky. Latov just has too many rhinos, though, I think. So Berg going to try to get sneaky on the top right. Latov sees it. They're continuing to push here, though. Latov's got the rhinos. They do need to get this MCV. They do need to get massive offensive value here. They cannot go into this into the mid game here down in MCV. And Zed pulling back from this attack. I'm not exactly sure why. I thought Berg and Zed, I thought they had kind of a well choreographed attack on that bottom right, but then they kind of got split up, spread around. Oh, the MCV goes down. The MCV goes down. Berg now pushing in top right. Oh my god, Berg's gonna go for the MCV. Berg's gonna get this MCV. Oh, the force shield's out. But look at the Desolators to zone out. Desolators to zone out here. Can Berg get off that radiation and keep those tanks alive and jump back in? That MCV's at half health. That MCV's at half health. Berg's gonna dive. Can Berg get it? Oh, Berg doesn't have the tanks for it. MCV at half health. Where are the Eagles from Zed? The Eagles from Zed. They could have 1-2 punched. That's the synergy we're talking about in 2v2, guys. You got to be in the back of your teammate's head. You got to be doing what they want you to do before they ask you to do it. War Factory goes down top left. Nice rocky hit from Artie. And this one, man, this one's been a bloodbath, boys. Paradrop bottom left. Nothing going to happen with that Paradrop. A little bit of a lag spike here, unfortunately. Eagles come in, Battle Lab goes down. All right, so Artie's still on 2 AFCs, which are scary. 2 AFCs, and those AFCs are going to come in, and they're going to get whatever they want. You think they got to go at Zed's production. If those Eagles, you know, the big thing here is the players... Oh, I'm forgetting, Berg doesn't have the MCV. It's so confusing that Berg and Zed switched bases, their MCVs in there. So Zed still has the MCV. Berg no longer has a War Factory now. Berg only producing on his barracks. A bit of lag here, unfortunately, but I don't think this game's going to be going on much longer. But Artie's Eagles are very problematic. Yeah, the AFC, what's the target here? Battle Lab goes down. Zed can still rebuild those. Remember, Zed has his MCV. Iron Curtain now ready for Latov's team. Prism Tank's pushing in. Rockies to help hold. And so Berg is down to a barracks. Berg's only producing on a barracks. Berg's got Flak Troopers and Desolators. Berg doing a good job just keeping Latov busy. Forced a defensive Iron Curtain there, which is very nice. Berg just doing whatever he can to try to help Zed here. But Zed, what's the move? The Iron Curtain and the nuke, very, very scary here. Yeah, Zed's got to really put this one on his back, and it's going to be tough. Artie's got his AFCs and his barracks. Artie's not producing tanks, though, either, but ultimately Artie infinitely more valuable than Berg in this position, just because Berg's down to a Soviet barracks. Artie still has double AFC, double barracks. They roll through. First one on the board for Latov and Artie. All right, so point number 2 here. The first one going to Latov and Artie. An unfortunate MCV snipe on Berg was ultimately a big deciding factor there. So again, we're going to see Allied versus Soviet. And this time, last time Berg and Zed kind of switched up their production. They built up each other's MCVs. This time they're going to play it straight up. So Allied and Soviet opposite corners here. Yeah, so the AVA obviously have their Eagle Wars. The problem is Soviet. So, right, Berg and Latov's Rhinos, right? Like, Berg can't just go toe-to-toe with Latov's Rhinos. So, you know, I don't know. Like, do they try to get super defensive? Do they try to turtle? Maybe try to push Soviet tech. Maybe try to push Eagles. Obviously, I mean, rushing tech, getting a nuke out early is definitely viable. The map is fairly defendable. The hill here and a bottleneck here. Pretty wide bottleneck on this lane, but... also, the bottom lane looks a lot bigger than the top lane. It's weird. But, yeah, so Pillbox is out now from Zed. He's trying to hold off. So, Zed on the top side here with the Latop. That Rhino pressure going to be coming right down his throat here. The GGI's out to help hold. It's tough. Now, the biggest problem is that if you try to turtle on this, you're going to get massive, you know, you just run out of space to build realistically. And then, you know, if your oils do get hit, you just have these nasty chain reactions. Sniper on the front lines from Zed. I like this defense from Zed. Sniper out to deal with the fodder is nice. Sniper IFV from Artie matching to deal with Berg's fodder. So both players, both allied players getting defensive against their Soviet counterparts here. Eagles, Zed, Zed with a big Eagle advantage. Artie just getting his 3rd Eagle out. Oh, they're on the pad. They're on the pad. Artie gets them off. Latov gets a flat cannon just out in time. Doesn't take it down. And Berg behind enemy lines here. And Latov not there to help hold. Berg's going to dive on this MCV. Oh, Berg dives on the MCV, but not able to get it, so his army gets cleaned up. Counterpunch coming here. Both players need to be pumping their sentry guns. Zed needs to get his Grizzly down to help hold. You got to think this counterpunch is coming at Berg. Oh, okay. All right. Blue team, yeah, just picking their target here a little bit. Latov coming in that up the hill here. And yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication. So, Artie going to go top side. So now Zed gets backdoored. So Zed has to come to try to help Berg. Zed gets backdoored. Battle Lab goes down. Oh, Battle Lab. Ooh. Wow. And so with everything that just happened, essentially no offensive value. Artie 3 Eagles in the sky. Yeah, it's good defense. AFC goes down. And now Berg back in Artie's base. Going to try for the MCV again. No force shield coming. The MCV goes down. Berg now going to pull back. Maybe try to take a couple enemy tanks. Oh, he stays behind enemy lines. He's ulting the War Factory. That's Artie's only War Factory. Artie's War Factory goes down. Oh my god. Artie's War Factory goes down. And for the first time this series, things looking things looking a little bit bad for Team Latov here. So Artie now, again, he's got 2 AFCs, he's got 2 barracks, so he's still being helpful here. He's got power, he's got money, so he can pump Eagles, he can pump Rockies, try to help things out, but Berg doesn't want to let that happen, so Berg's going to keep the pressure on. The MCV dive top left, the paradrop up there as well, not able to get it though. Berg needs to be careful, he doesn't want to get counter-punched here. He knows that Latov does have a scary amount of rhinos. Conscript's doing work bottom right. Ooh, another AFC goes down. So Zed could kind of just take responsibility for knocking Artie out. Zed could just keep using Zed's got 2 Eagle pads. He could just keep chipping away at Artie's buildings and let Berg just kind of keep an eye on Latov's army. These guys should be able to take this one out. Losing an MCV like that, or at the 4-minute mark, very, very tough to come back from. And Berg keeping the pressure on. You love to see the aggression. A little bit scary, though, to catch these rhinos. He is outnumbered here, but Zed's reinforcements, the mirages to protect the retreat. Beautiful teamwork here from Berg and Zed. Yeah, this one gotta be going to the red team here. That'll bring us to 1-1. Why is Zed sleepy? Ooh, those mirages popping. Another paradrop back left. Gonna get a battle lab. Ooh, they saved that battle lab. This is a lot of rhinos here, but, you know, double producing mirages and rhinos. If anyone could pull this off, it would be Latov, but it's literally a 2v1 right now. Literally a 2v1. Oh, and the MCV gets caught on the back end. Okay, you expect the GGs to come now. Very nice hit from Zed, and we've seen two hits of Eagles sniping MCVs, and at the pro level that's very uncommon, right? Because you can just unpack the MCV to get it out of the bomb's way. But in this, the players are just so scattered and confused. They don't have time to keep an eye on their MCVs, so we've seen 2 MCVs get hit from Eagles. Very, very uncommon at the top level. Another paradrop top left. Artie's just dropping paradrops. It's about all he's got left right now. What? Oh, okay, I was like, I thought Zed's army was a forest. Desolator's doing a good job of zoning Zed out of this fight so that Latov can take Berg one-on-one, which is obviously exactly what he wants. Latov's money's actually keeping up right now. He's on 8 war factories. Nice base stretch as well, but this is just a bona fide 2v1 with no MCV. Zed just needs to pump the Eagles and just keep chipping away at the war factories. They can just dive over and over and over again. Yeah, desolating himself a little bit now. Yeah, so now Zed massing the snipers to deal with these desolators. Good move, so the desolators can't, his mirages can start to get in the fight here. Latov now coming on the bottom left. Berg gonna pump some desolators. Just needs to slow things down here. Yeah, these guys, yeah, this just doesn't totally matter. Nice desolators from Berg. There's just not really like Latov is a freak. I don't really know why this game is still going, but ultimately it's just really not a winning move for Latov here. Is very, very tough. Latov only on, let's look right now. So Latov has 4 oils supporting 7 war factories. That's awesome. Another war factory goes down. Zed's scared of the Tesla coil. Yeah, nice little yo-yo action high-low from Zed and Berg. So, 1 on the board for Zed and Berg. 1-1, the action rolling on. All right, okay. We got through the leg that game, too. Point number 3 now. Players keeping their same positions, their same factions. I mean, ultimately, it was really, really nice. I mean, it was a really it was a good plan. It was well orchestrated from the red team there. Berg and Zed getting in, putting that early pressure on Artie. The first MCV dive failed. They went right back at it again. And I think that's a great move. Obviously, going at the Deso Kings MCV is going to be scary. So trying to harass Artie, obviously the lower ranked player on the blue team, but also the allied player. It's going to be a little bit harder to defend himself. Now let's see what the players do. They go back to the drawing board here and what they come with. A little bit of lag, always unfortunate. We're fighting through it though, boys. We're fighting through it. Again, we got 70% of you on the Deso King, voting for the Deso King here. Again, on paper, I would never want to bet against Latov and Artie. But Berg and Zed, they're proving, like I said, they got the tactics. And hey, it's 1-1. So best of 5, so plenty more action here. This is... this is such nonsense, man. Like I said, the 3v3 next week, I don't know if we'll run the 3v3. The 3v3 might be a little too weird. Maybe just best of 3, 3v3. Maybe best of 1s. Best of 1s, 3v3 tournament. See what happens. Just roll the dice. Just get a little weird. Having the player down here in the middle, yeah, I mean, you have even less real estate because this player has to build up here as well. So players are just like, it's going to be like Tetris. The strategy is like, you can't waste a single cell. This whole area needs to be like piece by piece. Tetris them all in. So this game started a little slower than the last couple at the 2-minute mark here. Nothing too crazy. Zed, eagle advantage. Ooh, big eagle advantage for Zed. I'm not sure how Artie got so far behind there. Artie should have known that was coming. I'm not sure what his plan was. Flat cannon from Latov. Ooh, nice unit control from Zed. Brings all 3 eagles home. And the aggression again from Captain Berg, just picking on Artie right into the GGIs, right into the pillboxes. Now Latov forced to split off. He knows if he overcommits to the bottom side, Zed's looking to backdoor here. That's why they're not doubling. They want Latov to take the bait so that Zed can get in the backside. And Zed's got the GGIs out to help hold. Nice paradrop here. Oh, sorry, defensive paradrop. Just trying to help secure that bottom position, slow things down. They've already got the value. Red's already got some early value here, so they don't need to go crazy, but it looks like Berg didn't get that memo because he's behind enemy lines. The battle lab's out, the force shield's not ready, and once again, the MCV goes down. Yo-yo action. Zed's taunting now on the top side, kind of baiting Latov's attention up there. Latov going to counterpunch Berg on the bottom side. Berg just brought out the radar. He's going to try to build some Desolators to help slow this down. The counterpunch is coming right now, but Berg is not severely out tanked on the bottom side. So Artie now down a MCV, and again, guys, we're pretty much in an identical position as the last game, and we know how that one went. But now they kind of just got to go for broke right now. Zed gonna pull back to Berg's Rhinos. Berg's now got Desolators to the front lines to slow this position down. They would love to just take a second, slow things down, and get Artie out of this game. And Zed's the player to do that with his Eagles here. Can hop down, grab a barracks, grab a war factory, and cut off Artie's production so they get the 2v1 situation that they want. Yeah, Artie and Latov, these guys are dialed in. Look at those oils. They must have got some practice rounds in. Look at those nice spaced out oils. Beautiful. This is starting to be a scary amount of Rhinos. Latov has enough to split them up now. That Sniper IFV doing work. Zed needs to take out... Like, look, Artie has an AFC, a barracks, and a war factory. Zed has to take one of those 3 out. His Eagles are uncontested right now. He's got to get downfield and make that happen. Rhino's top side. Ooh, and Latov likes his odds here. We've had a lot of issues. The reason that these players are able to get behind enemy lines takes the force shields the battle lab, so saves the battle lab. So Artie now juicing up BFs to join the fight. Now, the reason that we're having some weird plays where players are able to get behind enemy lines and take out these MCVs, a part of it is because the armies are having a hard time moving. Nice Deso bomb there to clean out some of those GIs. Now going to try to overwhelm those BFs. Berg rolling through, takes out the war factory, takes out the barracks. All right, and now Berg, you got to think Berg's going to pull back here. So Berg now going to pull back. All right, so Artie no longer producing. Artie has nothing left now. I mean, some units, but he's not producing anymore. So that's the position they wanted there. Artie's got a few BFs. He's going to head topside, try to split the red team up here. Yeah, Service Depot is very viable. That's a great point. Yeah. Service Depot's definitely got to be on the radar. Just because, like I said, these look at that. Elite IFV goes and grabs the Battle Lab. That's again, though, it's a little, players they're misreading these because they're like, okay, that's not enough tanks. I'm okay. But then all of a sudden, if you can't get there to defend, it becomes a very unfortunate position, and the movement issues on this map are a very serious problem. So again, we do see Latov postured up in the center. I really like that presence. The map control there allows him to shift high and low a lot easier. But everyone's on funny money. Artie's got 80k. Artie's pretty much losing. Artie's down to a couple BFs, hiding him in the bottom right. Ooh, nice split. That was a massive Iron Curtain from Berg. This is a lot of... It's a lot of Rhinos, but it's a lot of Mirages. I'd like to see Zed... I'd like to see Zed, when Latov goes low, I'd like to see Zed just come in and pick off buildings and just kind of distract Latov. If they can yo-yo him a little bit, split him up, obviously that's the 2v1 advantage. Yeah, Berg, yeah, I love seeing Berg's aggression here. Been very, very nice in both points so far, and it's worked. Ultimately, that mismatch on the bottom side, Berg coming right at Artie, and Artie just not really having an answer. Kurov's now pouring out for Latov. This is just, yeah, I mean, this is the way that Zed plays. You know, Zed just wants to, instead of like beating you, he wants to surround you with a billion tanks and make you quit. That's what he's certainly going for right now. Latov's got a ton of Rhinos. Naval Yard out, not able to get much done. Oh, Chrono Legionnaires target the MCV. Now we're talking, Ed. Now we're talking. The Naval. I know, Neo. No one's using the Naval Yard. What the heck? What the heck, Neo? Speaking of Neo, oh, I was just thinking I saw an ad for a new Matrix movie. It's a new John Wick movie. Not even less related. Neo actually goes by Grant. I'm the only one to call him Neo. The movie's not even The Matrix. It's coming out. It's John Wick. So Keanu Reeves isn't even playing Neo. So just take back everything I said. It's totally irrelevant. And Zed's Mirage is pouring through. And Berg and Zed, Team Zerg. This is, they're just playing good 2v2, right? All right, guys, here it is, point number 4, best of 5. So if Team Zerg can take home another win here, they will be sending Latov and Artie on their way. Latov and Artie going to need to find an answer to that early pressure. Obviously, they're not even really pinching. It's just Berg kind of overpowering Artie on the bottom side. But I like it. Instead of going a full commit, which opens up the back door, Zed's kind of maintaining his presence on the top side, which doesn't let Latov just fully commit down to helping Artie. These guys are going to need to find an answer here. I'm not sure. I mean, we've talked about it. It's communication. It's adjusting, right? What do we got going on? Who's gifting subs? Strife 26 with the gifted subs. My guy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All that money going towards next month's tournament. Again, guys, January Blitz World Series. Well, January RA2 World Series. Regular Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge, and Blitz. January and February and March. I got a new Blitz map. It's going to be awesome. Divisions for all skill levels. Regardless of how good you are, even if you're a noob, total noob, come play. We're going to have a Heck Freezes Over tournament for the newbies next month. So tell your girlfriends, boyfriends, co-workers to come join the fun as well. We're going to get Gene next month. Gene's coming next month. I got a feeling. Gene's going to come play some RA2 with us. All right. So the GIIFVs. Oh, so these guys are. So now you look at Latov and Artie. They've swapped sides. Pretty good move here. So the MCVs, they're building off each other's MCVs, putting the allied players on the top side and facing Latov off against Berg. Obviously, Berg gonna have a lot harder time pushing through and getting value out of his Rhinos against the Deso King, one of the strongest Soviet players in the world. All you new gifted subs, you guys got some new emojis. So if exciting things happen, you guys can drop the barn burner. You can drop the RA2 the moon. It's gonna be very exciting. Strife, thanks again, buddy, for those gifted subs. Thanks for the support. All right, so look at all these sentry guns up in Artie's base. Maybe they think that Latov's going to try to do the same thing to Zed, pick on their allied player. They're turtled in nicely. Quite a few pillbox sentry guns out. Artie going to work with the GIIFVs. Tell your girlfriend's boyfriend. Your girlfriend's boyfriend's invited. All right, so Eagles, Artie this time ahead on the Eagle race. 3 AFCs for Artie. I think that's one thing for sure. You know, Artie and Latov said, okay, maybe we'll lose the game, but we're not going to lose the Eagle Wars. Grab an oil, grab a battle lab. Beautiful map awareness there from Artie and great value out of those Eagles. Only one coming home for dinner, but that's a good trade to slow these guys down and slow down Zed's tech tanks. So how are we on money right now? Zed, the only one on funny money at this point. Everyone else needs to be a bit careful, but that changes pretty quick. These double oils are no joke. All right. So, yeah, things slowing down a little bit. Obviously, these players know the stakes here. Zed and Berg not wanting to let these guys back in the match. Of course, Latov and Artie can't make any mistakes here or they will be going home. So, defensive paradrop from Artie slowing things down. Artie could be getting a lot of value with these Eagles. Zed way behind on the Eagle Wars. Right now, Just based on that alone, I think it's a pretty heavy favor for the blue team here. Massive eagle advantage, and I think that's just critical. I mean, how many times have I said eagle this stream? I think I've said the word eagle like 10,000 times. There's a reason for that. The eagles are OP on this map. Paradrop back right from Zed, not going to find a home. Yeah, I like, and so Latov now in the middle. Latov just pumping away in the War Factory. He's not making a switch over to tech. No radar out. See, so Iron Curtain now for Captain Berg. Desolators for Captain Berg. This is going to get weird. The other thing with the lag, too, is just the fact that there's a billion units doing Desolators and shit going on. That can create a little bit of lag as well. Yeah, Zed just, you can see Zed's just spread a little too thin right now. He's not building Eagles. He's just a little bit distracted. I'm not sure where he is or what he's doing, but he's not, he's lost the rope here, and the rope was, don't let Artie get ahead on the Eagles. Gonna be a tough position now for the red team, I think. Iron Curtain's about even, slight Iron Curtain advantage for the red team here. Kirov now across the middle. Cruisers are out. He can build an aircraft carrier as well and start going to work. Prism tanks pushing in, already way ahead on this top side. He's going to dive on those prism tanks, force the prism tanks out of position. Now get his own prism tanks coming in. Aircraft carriers out now for Artie. Very, very nice build from Artie. Getting down into that water. Aircraft carrier, Kirov on the left side. Artie and Latov playing for keeps. Playing for keeps, boys. And another barn burner is just what the people wanted and just what the people are going to get. You love to see it. You love to see it. Berg's going to try to put the thing on his back and just push in. Never going to work. Latov, you know, Latov, it's an interesting move from Latov, just to Latov and Artie decide to slow things down, because ultimately Latov's just quicker on the click, right? I mean, if you have a building contest with Latov, you're going to lose. He plays this game all day long, and you can certainly see it. The barn is burning, boys. Winner of this going on to the championship. You can feel it. You can feel the intensity between these two guys right now. The metas have shifted throughout the series. It's been fun to watch how the players have dealt with what the other team's doing. I have no idea which way this one's going to go. If you are enjoying this content, though, you're catching it and you're enjoying it, and you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. It's free for you. It helps me immensely. Try to get this content in front of more people. Just drop a little algorithm comment for me. Drop a GG in the comment section. Tells the algorithm you're liking the content. Puts it in front of more people. Slowly, RA2 gets to the moon. That's what it's all about. If you guys are watching on Twitch and the stream ends and you find yourself thinking, hey, it's a Friday night, I'm bored, I want some more content, head over to Red Alert 2. I got all the highlights on there. The Twitch guys, you guys catch it live, you catch it raw, you catch a lot of bad games. The YouTube, every other day I post the best videos, the best games, the closest games, the epic ones. So YouTube's definitely a good place to catch the highlights. If you do go over to YouTube, drop a sub for me. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. Trying to get more people watching and playing Red Alert 2. My motivations are pretty simple. I'm a one-dimensional kind of guy. More people watching and playing Red Alert 2. All right, so again, we're going to see Latov and Artie looking to maybe slow things down here a little bit. Had some lag spikes throughout this series, but we're fighting through it. Lag spikes aren't as bad as, like, constant lag. Constant lag is kind of unbearable. We can push through the spikes. So Artie, Latov going to slow it down a little bit. Looks like these players, oh yeah, they did switch again. So again, we're going to have Latov build off the bottom side. The 2 points that the red team won, Berg got behind enemy lines and took out Artie's MCV in the first 2 minutes. So they're going to switch up. They don't like the matchup on the bottom side. So Latov's going to match Berg on the bottom side, and Artie's going to build off the top side. So the Eagle, I didn't realize this. Zed and Berg going double Sove. Double Sove? Giving up the Eagles? That's so tough, especially against Latov, because realistically, in Rhino Wars, Latov can almost 2v1 Zed and Berg. So double Sove is so easy to counter, and this is how you do it. Just bunker up. Just slow it down, let Artie win the game with his Eagles. Now, the red team needs to build an immense amount of anti-air. I like this build down to the center so they can make kind of a bigger iron shield of flat cannons. They're going to need a ton of flat cannons, though. But look, yeah, Artie and Latov just camping in the final match. Prism towers. You see Latov building bunkers on the bottom lane. And Berg and Zed, I think, are in trouble here. Sov, you gotta get value early on, kind of, I think. Very, very tough. And they're not gonna be able to crack the shell. Well, you never know. You never know. You never know. Yeah, and they just, when you see your opponents go double Sov, you know exactly what they're going to do here. And so Artie, and this is going to be a frustrating one too. Always frustrating playing campers. You get lag spikes, you're playing campers. That's a pretty unfortunate way to go down. Oil goes down, War Factory goes down. They need so many flak cannons right now. I'm not sure why they don't have more flak cannons. They're not really even contesting these Eagles. Yeah, they would need Iron Curtains for sure. They need tech. The problem is, tech's going to be really difficult because of Artie's Eagles. So here come the Eagles. He's got 9 Eagles now, or it's 8 Eagles. I thought he had a third AFC. So Iron Curtain goes down. So that's going to be the problem. The Soviets going to have such a hard time teching up here without more flak cannons. Yeah, it's tough. This is a tough one. Yeah, just a bona fide camp here from the blue team. And I think that's why this 2v2 on this map, I think you really have to go Allied and Soviet, I think. A couple Iron Curtains out. 3 Iron Curtains out now. Kirov topside. Ooh, Kirov topside takes a Prism Tower. Okay, bit of value there. The nuke is out. Oh! That MCV went down. 1 Eagle came in on the backside. Zed just lost his MCV. Zed just lost his MCV. Things going from bad to worse for Team Zerg. Iron Curtain, big mosh on the bottom side. Look at the unit. There's just not even enough room for these units to move. Okay. Aircraft carrier out now as well. Nice force shield. Berg doing an incredible job holding on that bottom side, actually. Deso bomb a bit annoying. Berg held there nicely, but not really enough to get a counter punch. Zed's never going to get through these Mirage tanks. Zed needs to get a Deso bomb ready. Zed doesn't have an AFC. Zed does have an Iron Curtain and a nuclear reactor, though. Iron Curtain. Ooh, nice. Good teamwork. That was Berg's Iron Curtain. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I think that was Berg. I think Berg Iron Curtain Zed. Maybe? I don't know. Who knows? No way of knowing. MCV goes down bottom left. Zed and Berg head downfield to die. To die with honor. Die with honor. Go to Valhalla. Chrono Legionnaires coming out from Artie. MCV goes down bottom right. So Artie lost his MCV again. But the counter punch will not be held out by the red team. Going down. Going down. Alright, so Ed continuing to keep the pressure on here, but Zed with plenty of Mirages to help hold. Oh, it was a Crazy Ivan flak. I thought it was just a drone NG flak. The Crazy Ivan, the War Factory, the Refinery, the Battle Lab. The Ore Purifier, and the... Oh my god. And that's why you call him the wild card, boys. That's why you call him Ed the wild card.